Hey, this is Reddit Stories. I am reading stuff. Today we will be continuing with r/talesfromretail. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Now sit back and enjoy the stories. People Being Bros, Retail Edition. And for today's news of the weird. I've just had a great day. My manager came back from her manager's convention with the title of Retail Manager of the Year for our region. We celebrated and I got a hug. Later on, I had a gentleman pay another, older customer's purchase and thank him for his military service. Then, I got called over to help a woman check if a rocking chair she was eager to buy could fit into her car. First, two ladies came over and suggested another way of putting it in the trunk. It would have worked if the car's trunk lid would have had somewhere to attach a bungee cord. So she was thinking of trying to contact her daughter to borrow her car when two other women heard the conversation and said they had a truck and would drive the rocking chairs. Turned out she wanted two of them to her home. A great gesture, completely out of the blue. It may not be a great deal, but I just had to share. Oh, yeah, I had forgotten the other happening. Earlier in the day, one of my coworkers, call her M, was accused of not giving back a lady's change, a $20 bill. No screaming, no cussing, but she still was a little upset by it. M knew she had given back the change. So, later on, during my shift, the lady in question called us, saying she had found the bill in her jacket pocket. And apologized, insisting that I tell everyone involved that she was sorry. I understood, she had been on her way to get her husband from the hospital, and her mind wasn't altogether on the task at hand. I can forgive anyone in those circumstances. If you enjoy this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to help us make more videos. Just let me in. I work in a pretty general retail chain, mostly beach-style wear. Hello fellow Australian. This morning was interesting. We open at 10 a.m. in Sundays and I have one other staff member arrive at 9:30 a.m. so we can cash up. Before this staff member even makes it in the door, I can hear someone harassing her. I got out to see what's going on, and essentially a customer is wanting to exchange a faulty item. I go out and this customer is yelling at me already. See, these are broken, I have the receipt, I want to swap it for a new pair. Me. I can do that, however it can only be at 10 when we are open. See, it's just a swap, you can do it now. Me. I can't, the registers aren't open. We aren't open. See, I'm in management, other stores swap before trade. Me. That's fine, but I can't do it. See, fine, I'm calling management. She left in a huff as I closed the door. All I could do was giggle. Honestly, she should be glad we're even open on a Sunday. Had my first rude customer. Lady tells me how she wants her items bagged after I fill up an entire bag. I've been working as a cashier for about 2 months at a small retail store. I finally had my first angry customer that I knew I was going to get someday. So today, we were low on bags, and we had to use as few as possible while we waited for the manager to arrive with more. I'm stocking in the general cashier area when a customer pulls up, and I ask her if she's ready to pay. She doesn't respond and just pushes her card over to the checkout area. I walk over to the register and start scanning her items. Again, we were low on bags, so not wanting to be wasteful, I try and fit as much as I can into each one of them. The lady notices this and just outright says, "Don't put anything else with the ornaments." I think to myself, okay, I'll just move this bag aside, continue scanning and bagging the other items, and I'll fix that bag afterwards like she wants it, since I wanted to make room on the belt for other customers that had showed up. I continue scanning and not even 10 seconds after her request she looks inside her bag and then says, "I just effing told you not to put anything with the ornaments." At this point I get a smile on my face thinking, oh, it's finally happening. It would have been nice to know how she wanted her items bagged right before I filled up an entire bag, but I didn't say anything. I tell her that I will fix her bag once I'm done scanning everything, if that's okay. She ignores me and starts taking her items out and fixing them herself, grunting and sighing every 3 seconds, as if she's trying to make me feel bad. I bag everything, give her the total, and she pays. Still having a smile on my face and keeping my cool, I give her the receipt and tell her to have a nice day, and at this point she's honestly starting to look like she's upset for not getting a reaction out of me, so I make sure to continue doing what I'm doing. While moving her items, she dropped one on the counter and proceeds to yell, "Can I get a bag for that?" I happily pick up the item and put it into one of her bags. She gives me a terrible look and tells me that it fell while she was fixing the mess I made. I tell her that I'm glad everything is fixed now. She then grunts one last time before turning around and walking out of the store. The other customers looked uncomfortable, but there were no further problems. It's not as insane as other stories, but it was my first rude customer that truly looked like they hated me. I don't get offended easily though, so any insults thrown at me affect me zero. I just hope I handled it well. Hit the subscribe button for more daily Reddit content and press the bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded. Also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, it really does help the channel. If you have any ideas, suggestions, let us know in the comment section. See you in the next one.